The acting president of the Association of Nigerian Licensed Customs Agents, Anlca, Dr. Kayode Farinto, has called on all members of the association who is bracing up to attend the annual general meeting AGM of the association to present their license to the National Secretary for verification and a subscription fee of 10,000 naira as subscription for 2022. It will be recalled that the Council for the Regulation of Freight Forwarding in Nigeria, CRFFN, had intervened in the foremost customs agents association crisis when it decided to supervise and sponsor the 2023 annual general meeting AGM slated for March 15, 2023 in Lagos State. Dr. Kayode, in a chat with journalists, says the clearance was necessary and in line with the constitution of the association to ensure only licensed members who have also met up with their financial commitments get access to the AGM.
Conference to intimate you of the forthcoming Anlca annual general meeting and other happenings in the association in the last few months. 1. CRFFN intervention in Anlca crisis. Ladies and gentlemen, it is no longer news that the great Anlca you used to know in the past 4 years has been in crisis, and all effort to resolve the crisis have not yielded any fruitful result. You are all aware of the various court cases, about 14 in number, which we have won 13 out of them. We are equally aware of various police intervention and cases to equally address the issues, but not yet headway. It was based on the inability of both the courts and police to successfully resolve the Anlca crisis that the CRFFN was brought in. Mind you, it was not me, Dr. Farinto, nor the NECON that brought in the council. Rather, as I learned, it was the two board heads, Alhaji Taiwo Mustafa and Prince George Chukura, who approached the council in 2022 to step in and resolve the Anlca crisis based on their act which provides such intervention. I want to also state it clear here that even though some of us from Anlca are members of the governing council of CRFM, we were never part of the committee set up by the council to resolve the Anlca crisis. Neither did we influence their reports at any time or induce the council chairman to turn the committee report in our favor, has been speculated by some mischief makers in the social media. So the allegation of the council turning the report on our favor is baseless, mischievous, and a cheap propaganda to once again truncate the peace process. Since it is not in their favor, again, we are even more at disadvantage because out of 9 duly elected board members, which we were elected at were in 2020 or thereabout, only 4 will be taken. But for the purpose of peace and for Anlca to move forward, we have appealed to the remaining 5 board BOT members to abide by the council's decision for peace to reign. Let me briefly inform you of the latest CRFFN decision that has called for this slated AGM. I received a letter from the council about 3 weeks ago informing me that the CRFFN has decided to intervene and be part of our AGM after the one we wanted to organize on the 2nd of February, but was stepped down due to a request from the council. In the letter, CRFFN stated that both sides will provide 4 board members each to attend the AGM, while the 9th member of the board will be elected at the AGM, where both sides will provide a candidate each to stand in for the election. In line with our constitution, the composition of our board is 9. To have peace and for us to move forward, the council has suggested that each of the factions should bring in 4 members. That's our faction 4 members, their own faction 4 members, even not minding the fact that we know that they don't even have tenure again. But for us to move forward and to have peace. So the 9th person, there will be election at the AGM, will be elected, and he will join them. And that is the only thing we can do for us to to be having peace in the association, so that it not looks as if we are rigid. The council in its magnanimity decided to sponsor the AGM. The council also fixed the date and venue of the AGM, which was later postponed to 15th of March due to the 2023 election. Again, I want to state here, neither the chairman nor any council member intimated any of us or seek our opinion before taking this decision. I learned that it was the agreement of both factions. It is also instructive to state here that this was purely BOT affairs, and neither me nor any member of the NECON will have intruded into their decision has been speculated by those who are bent on destroying Anlca. Anlca 2023 Annual General Meeting. To comply with the CRFN letter addressed to me on the 10th of February 2023, the National Secretary of Anlca, as usual, kick-started the process of organizing AGM as contained in the Anlca Constitution. Any version, because there are too many versions of Anlca Constitution that everybody is parading. But this time around, the NECON, in its magnanimity, has reduced the process due to the current economic situation in the country, and they bid to carry everybody along. For you to attend the AGM 2023 and any Anlca AGM, you must have a license or be a director of a company licensed by the Nigerian Customs Service Board, and the corporate members, and just pay a token of 10,000 naira, being 2023 annual dues, while every other deals and conditions were waived. This was agreed to make sure nobody is left out. I just look at it that if we now start putting in conditions, because a lot of them have not even paid for the annual due in the last 5 years. But if we want to be wicked, we now say go and pay your due up to date. It now looks as if we want to, winch on some people, or deliberately do not want a lot of people to attend the AGM, or maybe we want to do it to favor us. And that's why I say, okay, waive every payment. Let anybody that is coming for the annual general meeting pay for only 1 year subscription of 2022, which is just 10,000 naira. So I don't know why anybody is making this noise again. And as I speak to you, as I speak with you, over 200 of our members are registered for the 2023 annual general meeting, going through the normal process of verification and authentication of any license presented and the position of the company representatives, which must be a director level in such company, and the process has been going smoothly and is still ongoing. I want to state here emphatically, and I want it to be on record, that anybody that wants to attend the 2023 annual general meeting must pass through the normal process as contained in Anlca Constitution, no matter your position in Anlca. I have done mine. Despite the fact that I'm the acting president, I forwarded my 2022 license to the secretary, and I did my payment and I forwarded him receipt. So that some people will not tell you that they have not gotten their 2023 license. I insisted that let us use 2022 license, because 2022 is still valid till March ending. So I have done all I could as a leader to make sure that it is all encompassing. I have done mine, and I expected everyone to do theirs. Again, for the records too, the database of Anlca members is domiciled with the National Secretary and this office, and anybody that wants to attend the AGM must clear his or herself in that office. I want to say that anybody that went somewhere to collect licenses without clearing from the National Secretary's office to authenticate the genuineness or otherwise of such licenses will not be acceptable. Anlca is a constituted authority, and we all agree to follow our constitution, and that is sacrosanct. Anlca 2003 NECON election. Gentlemen of the press, I know you are all aware that the tenure of this NECON expires on the 16th of February 2023, as given to us by the amended 2020 Constitution at Owerri AGM. I want to tell you emphatically that this NECON will not stay a day extra in office. As such, the process of conducting the 2023 election will be part of the decision taken at the AGM that we're having in the next few days. For your information, and in accordance with Anlca Supreme Constitution, within 90 days to the expiration of any NECON tenure, election must be held to bring in new leaders, and the 90 days started counting from February. I want to state again here that NECON election is free to be contested by any member of Anlca to the various positions, as far as you are cleared by the Association Electoral Commission. Nobody can stop you if you are qualified. And I employ members to dust their document to contest in any position of their choice whenever their circle start the election process. Why I'm enumerating this is that we have a bylaw where for you to be the president of Anlca, you must have obtained your license in the last 10 years.
Last 10 years?
Yes, that means you must have a license in the last 10 years. That is your first license, minimum 10 years. So if your license is 5 years or 3 years, you cannot contest for national president. But there are other positions that you can contest for. Appeal and appreciation. I want to use this opportunity to appeal to our members to eschew all bitterness, envy, and bickering but work towards building a new Anlca as our country, Nigeria, is moving towards a new dispensation. Anlca should do same for the betterment of our profession and industry. I also want to thank and appreciate the Seraphin and chairman of the council for his purposeful leadership and for giving us the olive branch to settle our problems once and for all in Anlca. I appeal to all Anlca members, let's grab this olive branch from the council and make a lasting peace out of it. Finally, I want to appreciate all Anlca members in both the fight and plead for us to join hands together to continuously build this association house and uphold this constitutional integrity for posterity's sake. Thank you very much.